Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Cortman, and now for the Mental Health Minute. This is the fifth and final video on emotions. And again, we talked about how important emotions are and how they're the byproduct of our perception of things and how they're statements about our investments and statements about ourselves. In this video, I want to talk to you about how our emotions carry meanings. And I like comparing them to the dummy lights on the dashboard of the car. I like those things because the lights go on and they tell you that you're low on fuel. And they tell you that the rear door on the driver's side is open, and that's useful to know so my kid doesn't fall out. They're a call to action, and they explain that there's something going on in the vehicle that you need to be aware of. Well, same thing about emotions. Let's talk about anxiety. Anxiety, the light goes on because I'm invested in something and I perceive a threat. Both of those things are necessary to create anxiety. When the anxiety light goes on, it's a call to action. In one way or another, I need to understand where the threat is and address it appropriately. There's another light next to anxiety. It's the sadness light. When sad goes on, I perceive a significant loss. And the greater the sadness, the greater the investment. I mean, if it's my team lost the game, there might be some sadness briefly. But if it's a loss of my best friend or my parent, that's a significant loss, and the sadness is commensurate with the investment. What about guilt? Same thing. The guilt light goes on, and it's a message that you perceive that you have violated your own moral code. You did something that you think is wrong, or you didn't do something. I felt terribly guilty when I forgot to show up for breakfast with a friend of mine. And the moment I realized that I had forgotten, I just felt so much guilt. He was sitting there by himself going, "Are you coming?" But it's a call to action. So rather than live in guilt, the best thing to do is to call and to rectify the situation. Please, can we go again? I'll buy the next 3 times, whatever it takes, because I don't need to drive the rest of my life with the guilt light on. Same thing with anger. When the anger light goes on, it's a message. There's something going on that I'm angry. And you know what the message of anger is? It's pretty simple. I perceive a violation somewhere. I had an expectation and it didn't get met. And so my feelings are there to tell me that there's something going on and I'm perceiving the world in a certain way. And once again, just like with the dummy lights, it's a call to action. Don't drive the rest of your life angry. Don't drive the rest of your life in sadness. Don't drive the rest of your life anxious. Do what needs to be done to turn that light out. So in summary, understand that our emotions are friends because they're sending us messages about the way this vehicle is perceiving the world. And it's a call to action to do something positive about those emotions.